Hello, heifers. How is everybody tonight? If you haven't guessed, we're going to be cross-stitching again, or still. I'm not sure which. So we're in the middle of what the cross-stitchers like to call stitch mania, stania, whip mania. There's all kinds of different names for it depending on how you're doing it. So I'm going to be cross-stitching tonight on this pattern. I'm pretty sure I started this with you guys last week. I think, didn't I? I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this before. This is a Texas cross stitch. There we go. So I got visited by the frog last night. So I had to tear out this blue section here and then two of these white petals, one that I've already replaced. Now I've got to do the other white one. So yeah, and then we're going to continue back over here and then we'll add some in the middle and do all the things. So we're just going to do all the things. I've got to change my colors. Sorry. Let's see who is here tonight. We got my girl Creative Mayhem. Hello, Robert. Hello, Mickey. Hello, Mistria. Welcome. Odd but Nice is here. The mod with the mostest. Carla, hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Beth. Welcome. Phyllis. Hey, girl. Hello, Rebecca. And Monica, hello. And Elizabeth. Welcome, guys. So as I said, I'm going to be working on this one. I've already pulled out my white thread. Hey, no worries, Mickey. I completely understand. I have been doing this. So my goal is to stitch for 14 hours each week during Stitch Mania. So I'm doing really good right now. I'm on track. I'm actually a little bit ahead, but that means I do have to stitch every day. Well, I have to, listen to how I'm saying that. I have to stitch every day to be able to meet my goal. Because if I meet my goal, I get to buy a new pattern. And we all like buying new patterns, right? New diamond paintings, new patterns, all the things. So yeah, so let's see here. Lots of people coming in. I missed some people. Hello, Monica. Welcome. Valerie, how you doing? Hello, Kathy. Hey, Kelly. Welcome. Hi, Bryn. Hello. We've got some new names here. So everybody, welcome. My name is Marissa. And here on YouTube and on Instagram, I am known as the Crafty Heifer. And around here, heifer is not a bad word or a derogatory word. It is a term of endearment that we like to call each other. Well, some of us like to call each other heifer. You know what? I forgot my pattern. Give me 2 ticks, guys. And those of you that are here will get a little sneak peek because I did buy some patterns this week outside of, well, okay, I bought them last week, but not for Stitch Mania. They weren't earned patterns. They were just ones that I found and I bought. So the one I am working on today is this one here. This is called the Lone Star Stitchers, and it's by Twin Peak Primitives, and I have a really hard time saying that. So this is the one I'm working on, so you can see I've done part of that outline there. And I'm going to kind of go to where I don't have to move my Q-snap, and then I'll start this middle section, and then I'll move my Q-snap all at once. So that is the plan. And I'm going to put this out of the line of the camera because it is the pattern. Hello, Robin. Welcome. So Ren says she's new. She started cross-stitching 3 weeks ago tomorrow. You're really new. That's okay, though, because I'm still fairly new, and I still enjoy this. I absolutely love this so far. It's basically been my obsession for the last few weeks. And, well, I say weeks. It's been like a couple of months now. So I'm not the fastest stitcher, but I'm a dedicated stitcher. Let's put it that way. So welcome, Ren. We're going to come in. We just like to come in and have fun and have a good chit chat once a week. And congrats on joining the cross stitch world. I have been welcomed wholeheartedly from both my diamond painting community and from my cross stitch community. So we have lots of both types of people here and lots of crossovers. A lot of people in here do both. So hello, Yvonne. How are you doing? Yeah, I really like this pattern. This was a retreat exclusive one. The Texas retreat that we were supposed to have in April that they've moved to, you guys. They moved it to St. Jude Walk Weekend. And we all know where I'm going to be St. Jude Walk Weekend. Well, not all of us. So for those of you that are new, welcome again. And I am on the committee for the St. Jude Dallas Walk Run. So the retreat is the same weekend as the walk run. So I'm not going to be able to go to the retreat. So, all right. Do y'all want to see new patterns? Because I got 2 and they are so stinking cute. Yeah, no, there's no way for the rest of you to get this odd. It was a retreat exclusive. So nobody else except for the people that attended the retreat can get this one. I know it really is. I probably shouldn't have chosen this one, but I saw it and I just like, yes, to all the things. So, hello, Rob. Hey, I'm so glad that you managed to stay awake. So you guys, you know, Rob is going to make us a song for my channel with cowbells. And I'm super excited, and I am number 2 in the queue. So he's got one more project to work on, and then we're going to get our song. I'm hyped about it. Go forth with the enabling, only because you asked so nicely. Okay, so I was on a stash unloading group for cross stitch, and usually I miss them. So, you know, I see them like an hour or 2 hours after they've been posted. So most of the stuff that I want is already taken. I just happened to be on Facebook and I just happened to get the notification that somebody posted an album in the group. And I was like, let me go take a look because yes, I'm so glad that I did, you guys. So I got this one. It says, bless the flowers and the weeds, all the birds and the buzzing bees. Is that not stinking adorable? And you guys know that I became a great aunt last year. And so my niece had her first daughter. And Amelia's birthday is in September. And her birthday party theme is bees this year. So I think it's like buzzing into one or something like that. So I'm going to make this for her nursery. So I thought that was just stupid cute. So I got that one. And then I also found this one. This one is called Snow Friends. And it's by Lizzie Kate, as you can see. Is that not like the cutest snowman ever? And he's got a little bunny. Can you guys see the little bunny down here? Like, are you kidding me? So yeah, so I got those 2. They were on the fairly inexpensive side. And then I also went through, you guys can see in my little pouch here, I've got some other ones printed off. So during this whole pandemic thing, a lot of the different designers and things have been doing free designs called Be Well and Stitch. And so I went through this week and I printed quite a few of these off. So like there's this one. This is Heartstring Samplery. So that's Be Well and Stitch. That's the actual pattern, so we're not going to pull that out. This is the Blackberry Rabbit, Be Well. There's this one, which called to my little vampire soul. It's called the Self-Isolating Bat, and this is by Night Spirit Studios. Isn't he stinking cute, you guys? Oh my goodness. So I printed that one, and then I had found one. I didn't even know they did this. This is a sampler that was originally done in 1837 by a girl named Betty Glover. And the Metropolitan Museum of Art has this pattern, and I was able to print it so that I can recreate this pattern. And I was just like, okay. And it's Hewitt Hill Samplers did the pattern. So yeah, so that's a reproduction, but super excited. So I went ahead and printed some extras because, you know, I need them. When I'll ever get to stitch them, who knows? But I needed them. Okay, so let's go back up here. So there's your enabling, Kelly. Go for it. Mystery, we do need cowbell. Everybody needs more cowbell in their life. Rob found a cowbell virtual instrument today, too. Ooh. I cannot wait. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome. Hello, Rhonda and Rivka. How are you? Good morning. Make sure, I think I missed somebody else. So some of the D-Stash sites, I'm in one called, let me just go back and double check real quick so I don't tell you the wrong names. I think I'm in 3. One of them is DFW only, which is the area that I'm in. And then one of them is called Stash Unloading Cross Stitch Only. And then the other one is called, I got to search for it. So I'm in a lot of groups on Facebook. So the ones I got those out of were Stash Unloading DFW, which is a local group that we're in. And then the other one is called Cross Stitch D-Stash. Now, the Cross Stitch D-Stash, what I've noticed is that most of those people, or most of the posters there are in the UK. So if you're in the UK, great. Those would be really good for you because a lot of them are more US based. What's the name of this group? Which group? I'm confused. Hello, Jamie. Welcome. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on this week with the Zoom chat. So if you guys will look, while you click out of chat and give me a thumbs up while you're there, if you look in the description box down below, I have posted the link to the Zoom chat, so you can just click on that link and it will take you straight into the Zoom chat on Saturday. Or I also posted the meeting ID and the password. If you already have Zoom, you can put those in and it will bring you into the group. Okay. So we do our Zoom chat from 10 to 12 Central Time. That's Central Standard Time. We go in, we did stay for a little bit longer last week, just because everybody was having such a great time. Everybody is welcome to join us. And we just go in and we just chit chat about all the things. Got to count, sorry. We just chit chat about all the things and just have a good time. And, you know, we share our whips, our works in progress with everybody. And it's just a nice way to be together, even though we can't be together. And we get to talk to everybody. And it's not just me talking to myself in an empty room, but interacting with you guys on the chat at the same time, if you know what I mean. So everybody is welcome to join us there. Probably help if I turn my light on. Look at that. I can actually see what I'm doing. Imagine that. Hello, Pippa. I saw you sneak in. Hey, Christy. Welcome, everyone. So yeah, so we're going to do that. So all of those codes and things are down below. I will still send out the email, but for some reason, a lot of people are telling me they're not getting that email. And I don't understand why, because a lot of people have gotten mail from me before from the same email address. But for whatever reason, they're not getting that particular email. So that is a way for you to be able to join us. Even if you don't get the email, that information is there for you to find. Whoops. This thing does not, once I get the fabric wrapped around it, it doesn't stay in here very well. I may have to get those adapters that Rachel got with her new one. So my stand is an Elan lap stand, and Rachel Ray just got hers. Several other people have also gotten one. But hers came with these really cool adapters for Q-snaps. So I may have to get on the website and see if I can get just the adapters to make it fit in here better. Pippa, I did originally have a Google sign-up form that you had to fill out, and that's what I was using to send the emails. But since the everything is in the description box, you can just use that and you can join us if you would like to. I know that's really late your time. I think no, you signed up the first week, so I sent it to you then, and I sent it last week. Who else did it? I missed somebody else coming in. Carla says you were going to join the Zoom meeting last week, but your mother-in-law passed away. Oh, Carla, I'm so sorry. Let's put some hearts in the chat for Carla. We let her know we're thinking about her, we're praying for her. Do you need to download the Zoom software? You do not, Elizabeth. If you go into your internet browser, whatever browser that is, I think Chrome works the best and is the suggested one that they use. But you can use any internet browser and open it in there so that you don't have to download software. If you are on a tablet or a phone, the app does work the best. Oops. To be able to use the program. But on a laptop, you can just go into your internet browser and it works just fine. It's called the lap stand. But are you meant to sit on it or put it on your table? So it sits on your table, but you actually sit it on top of your lap. This is not one of the ones that you sit on. It sits on top of your lap. And it has a really cool feature. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see with how zoomed in my camera is. But give me just a second. It has a really cool feature where the middle part slides out. So you can see there's 3 bars here. That middle part slides out so you can make it as wide as you need to be comfortable on your lap and make it balance. But I use it on the desk. And I really like working with it on the desk because I'm sitting up properly. I'm showing good posture. And I can cross stitch for longer when I'm sitting like this and using it than I can on the couch. So on the couch, I tend to just hold the Q-snap in my left hand and stitch that way. So, and I finally kind of gotten used to this linen and how it feels. Thank you guys. Yeah, Carla, we are thinking about you. I'm sorry. Rhonda, I am from Texas. I am a Texas girl, born and raised, and very, very proud of it. So, yes, I am a Texas girl. I originally was born out in West Texas, out in the Permian Basin area, and I now live in the DFW Metroplex near Dallas. Can you put a little square of the rubbery shelf liner paper in the area of the lap stand where it is slipping? I probably could, Valerie. I'll have to try that because I've got some in my craft area. Like, I think I probably could put my hands on it right now if I needed to. How did I get the name Crafty Heifer? Robert, that is a very good question. So, like I said, in Texas, we affectionately call each other heifer pretty often. So I've been using that word for many, many years. And when I first started my channel, I just had my name, Marissa McCartney. And I decided that I had wanted to change it because I didn't want my name out there like that, just my name. You know what I mean? So I was with a friend out at a trade days that we have here in Texas. It's a big traders village type thing back in November. And this is one of my oldest friends. We've been friends since our freshman year of college. And we were out there and we got to talking and we were talking about me changing my channel name. And I couldn't think of a good name to change it to, one that was like really me, that was fun and, you know, memorable and all those things that it should be. And so we were looking at shirts because they have lots of shirts here that say, I wish a heifer would, and not my pasture, not my problem. All those kinds of, just fun sublimation type shirts. And she looks up and she goes, you know what? You should be the crafty heifer. And I thought, yes, I should. I should be the crafty heifer. And so I came home and I changed my channel name. And since then, I have been the crafty heifer, and we have fun with it. We like to make cow jokes. We like cowbells, and we affectionately term each other heifer. So that is how that came about. There we go. That trick works for sewing machine foot pedals. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, so in Zoom, the good news is that the moderator, the host, whatever you want to call it, I can kick people out. So if you come in and cause a problem, I have no problem removing you from the chat. But we haven't had that problem. Everybody's come in. As far as I'm aware, everybody has had a really good time. We had some really good discussions last week. I felt like a lot of people were able to get some things off their chest that they need to get off their chest about everything that's happening in the world right now. And, had a few laughs and all that kind of stuff. So I felt like it went really well. Okay, so I do not like, so you guys, most of you know Stone Cold Coffee Crafts, Heike. Those of you that don't know Stone Cold Coffee Crafts need to check her out. She's amazing. She lives in Germany, and she's both a cross stitcher and a diamond painter, and she does have a channel here on YouTube. She was on Instagram, and she pointed out that her white doesn't seem to lay as nicely as the colors do. And I thought about it from doing this one, and it really doesn't. So those of you that are long-term cross stitchers, if you have a tip about that, I would really appreciate it, because the red lays beautifully. The blue lays really nicely if I didn't make mistakes. But this white just looks messy. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's see. Some people came in while I was chit-chatting. So should you use heifer going forward? No, you can say my first name. Like, you guys that know me, you guys can use my first name. I don't have any problem with that. I just didn't want that to be my channel name in perpetuity. You know what I mean? So yes, I'm okay with you using Marissa. It's okay. Promise. I am way off on this stitch count here. There's nothing I can do about it. We're going to make it work. So those of you that are cross stitchers, I apologize. This is the first time I have worked on linen. So I am learning as I go, and I hate frogging, and I've already frogged this once. So I really don't want to have to do it again. So we're going to make it work. Yes, and cow calendars. Hey, Sherry, come on in. No problem. White and black are most difficult. Okay. You used Anchor, so I'm using DMC. Rhonda's also had problems. Yeah, Sherry, you've got a lot happening, girl. I don't know. I don't think you should pick up another craft. I saw them craft room pictures. And while I'm not a craft shamer, girl, that's a lot. You've got a lot. Yeah, I'm working on it, Rivka. I don't know how good they'll be because I'm still learning as well, but I am working on it. All right. So there's that done. Peppers has been posting on Instagram. So I think he's just being, oh, he's here. Hey, Peppers. Long time no see, friend. You have problems with white as well, Cheryl. Yeah, I don't have any tips for it. You're wondering if extra dye makes the colored thread more dense and so it lays down better. You know, the thing about it is actually the white actually feels stiffer than the colors do. And that's something sometimes you find in yarn as well. Like it's almost like the lack of not coloring it has made it stiffer because it doesn't get those washes. Monica says, you know how to hand sew but never cross-stitched before. Any good recommendations for finding a first-time kit? Monica, what I did is I just got on and started watching floss tube videos. And I did get given a kit that I have not completed yet from Mill Hill. It's got all the beads and everything on it. But I hated it because it's the cardboard, the perforated paper. So I'm going to go back to that at some point and complete that. But for right now, I am very happy buying the fabric at Michael's or Joann's, preferably Michael's, and starting with the DMC that you can get there as well. That's what all of my projects have been done on. But it is completely up to you. Mill Hill does have kits. You can start with those. Walmart, Joann's, Michael's, all of the craft stores, Hobby Lobby carry kits that come all complete. All the thread and everything is in there. You will have to watch because that thread is not always the best thread to use. So just a kind of heads up on that. You've been railroading the white to make it lay better. I do not know how to do that. It's really not, Jamie. It's really not that hard. Yeah, you have been hiding, Peppers. I know. We see you. I see you on Instagram. You went to Hobby Lobby. Okay. Colored yarn and thread gets washed more, softening it. You can wash your white thread and use a little liquid fabric softener on it. There you go. Thank you, Valerie. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to have to start a new white thread to be able to do my loop start in the middle naturally. Okay, so let's talk about our Wednesday wins. So for those of you that are new, Wednesday wins are a time that we get to share our successes for the week. We get to celebrate each other and our successes, the good things that happened, the positive things, goals that we have met, all of those kind of things, all the way from getting out of bed and maybe getting dressed to getting engaged. We've done it all. So I'm going to start. My Wednesday win is that today I hit 600 subscribers on YouTube. So I was very excited about that. And I want to thank everybody for subscribing and for showing up and watching videos and all of that kind of stuff. And I am ready to hear your Wednesday wins. So let's go for it. Wednesday wins. What fun, good, funny stuff happened to you this week? Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I was super stoked about it. Yep, on to 1,000. We'll see how we go. I wasn't sure about sharing it, but I figured I needed to, both for you and for me. Hello. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to butcher this because I do not speak French. Is it Meline? I think. Maybe. Melanie? Oh, that's good, Pippa. I'm so glad that you found physio that's helping. Oh, thank you so much. Is it the first one, Meline? Oh, Creative Mayhem's Wednesday win is that she won DPer of the month. That is awesome. You definitely deserve it. Oh, yay. I got it right the first time, y'all. I don't even speak French. I speak Spanish. Well, some Spanish. Let's not get too hasty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which on here is going to be 10. We're going to go double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. DPer of the month is a diamond painter of the month. It is a really awesome thing that DP Addiction Adventures with Jennifer does for the diamond painting community. And so what you do is you go on, if you're a diamond painter or you know someone that diamond paints, and you nominate them and you tell why you think that they should win Diamond Painter of the Month. And then she does a drawing once a month and she reads all of the comments out, all of the people that get nominated, and they get a lovely little happy prize of whatever it is. So yeah, that's what Diamond Painter of the Month is. And Mayhem won. I'm so excited. So Rivka says her Wednesday win is 3 things. She got 3 wins, y'all. You got 3 different canvases in the mail. You won something again on Jen's channel, and some needed drills came in. That is awesome. Congratulations, Rivka. Cheryl says her win is that you are on target for Stitch Mania. Congratulations, Cheryl. I know how hard that is. Now you're going to have to tell us, what kind of Stitch Mania are you doing? Are you doing new starts? Are you doing Whip Mania? Are you doing Stitch Sania? Kind of explain to us what you're doing, please. Because I want to know, because I'm nosy like that. Oh, you won commenter on Jen's channel. So Malene's Wednesday win is that she knitted and started a new cross-stitch project, 3 chairs by Carriage House Samplers. Very nice. I don't know which one that looks like, but I'm going to look it up. Rob's Wednesday win is that he purchased some new music software. Yeah, baby. Just got to figure it all out because it has some real Pro Tools. Rob, we are real excited about this. You know we are. Because I've been listening to Rob. So those of you that don't know, Rob is a composer, Rob? Rob writes songs, y'all, and they are legit. And if you have Amazon Music Unlimited, you can find Rob's music on there, and he has a lovely album that I like to fall asleep to. And I cannot think of the name off the top of my head because it's just saved in my stuff. Hold on, I will find it. And yeah, I literally listened to it. It's called Factions by Rob Spooner. And it looks like this. And like that on, and I listen to that as I'm going to sleep at night. And it's pretty awesome. So you should check it out. Kelly in Cali reached 75 completed on a full coverage. Ooh, girl, get it. Get it. Because you know, and I know, that is a lot of work. How big is that one, Kelly? Nope, that's the wrong hole. Go right on back out. That's what I will say this, you guys. So this is my first time cross stitching on linen, and now that I've kind of got the hang of it, I am really enjoying it. I didn't think I would like linen. I really didn't. I was very intimidated by it, but it's kind of turning into my jam. Not gonna lie. Pippa was already on May 3rd before you knew about Stitch Mania, so I didn't think I could do it. Hey, girl, start it. If you want to start Mania, start Mania. I'm working on 1 work in progress a week, 1 whip a week. And if I work for 14 hours, if I put in 14 hours of stitching time, then I'm going to allow myself to buy a new pattern once a week. If I meet my weekly goal, I get to buy a pattern. So that is my Stitch Sania Whips Mania kind of a combo there. So do it however it works for you. You don't have to have a new start. You can catch up on a whip. There's all kinds of ways that people are doing it to make it work for them. So I say go for it. Of course, I'm also kind of an enabler, and I know this about myself. So I'm probably going to tell you to go ahead and do it. Rivka also did her first live. That is a Wednesday win. So Dawn Marie, hello. I don't think I saw you come in. You won 2 raffles in a group and a cover photo last week. Very nice. Congrats on that. Pepper's Wednesday win is that he was able to get all his material for a head. Woo, that is a lot. How big is it, Peppers? Let me know. Yes, Pippa, I saw that. So Pippa is doing, along with a lot of us in the community, are doing our Stitch Your Own Adventure. It's called Letters from Hogwarts by Stuart Cunningham of Cunning Cross Stitch. He designed, it's a Harry Potter Stitch Your Own Adventure free stitch along. Man, that's a lot. I got to say a lot. And she did finish the very first owl up in the top corner. I know that owl took me like 3 days. But once you get it, you got it. But it did take me quite a while. So congratulations on that, Pippa. I have been seeing that on your Instagram. And I was super happy for you. Diamond Art Addiction, another Wednesday win. You are on time with getting things done. That is huge for this girl. Yes, congratulations. And you didn't get sidetracked, even though you haven't been feeling too well this week, Sherry. So congratulations on that. Yes, it is a compliment. Because if it annoys me, I can't fall asleep to it. It's very soothing. I really like it. Your Mystery is Wednesday win is that thanks to Rebecca and everyone, you have reached 100 subscribers. This community is amazing. Congratulations, Mystria. That is awesome. I know you just started not too long ago. Yeah, I love the Wednesday wins. Like, this is good. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm so happy I came up with this idea to do the Wednesday wins. I absolutely love it. I love getting to celebrate milestones and successes and fun things with my friends. And I love that you guys are here to do that with me. So I can absolutely do no less than to be able to celebrate with you guys. So this is one of my favorite parts of the week, is getting to hear and see everybody's Wednesday wins. All right, there's 4. So Valerie's Wednesday win is her husband and 2 kids entered you into DPR of the month. Very nice. Oh, it's only 40,000, I'm guessing, stitches. Small. Yes, it's so small, Kelly. Tiny. It's minuscule. So Monica's Wednesday win is that Diamond Dots asked if they could share your progress post on Instagram, as well as an unboxing video for them. Nice, Monica. That's really cool. You know, that's really cool because not a lot of people get asked to do those kinds of things. So congratulations on that. Are you going to do it? So I'm going to count over just to make sure I don't mess it up. There we go. And is that the right hole? Nope. And yes, I do talk to myself like this even when I'm not online. I talk myself through it. How did you learn to cross stitch? So Jamie, I watched YouTube videos and just saw what they were doing. And then a lot of it is just practicing. I started on Ada, which frankly is what I would recommend most people start on. I started on a 14 count Ada. which has much larger holes so that you can actually see what you're doing. And it is much easier than linen or something like that. I know some people learned on linen. I personally learned on 14 count. And let me grab my folder here. So to show you the difference, I'm gonna have to take it out of the package. There are different fabric counts, and the fabric counts for cross stitch fabric tells you how many holes there are or how many squares there are per inch. Okay, so this red is a 14 count Aida, which means there's 14 holes per inch on this fabric. All right, so that is a 14 count. Let me show you on this tan because it'll be easier to see than that red is on the camera. So that's an oatmeal Aida. This white is an 18 count. So there's 18 holes. So let me see if I can get this up. I'm going to have to adjust the camera manually how to make it work. So can you see the difference of squares on those two fabrics? The 14 is much easier to see than the 18, and the 18 is really not hard once you get used to it. So I would recommend a 14 because the squares are the biggest and they're the easiest to see. And then you can kind of play around with fabric from there and decide what works for you and what you like. Everyone has a different preference. This linen is a 28 count linen. And I think it goes all the way up. I think the highest count I've seen is a 46. And y'all, I'm too blind for that. I know it now. I'm not even going to try. I am too blind for that. So I hope that answered your question, Jamie, or at least part of your question. Hello, dearly, my love. So Cheryl is doing 1 whip and 11 new starts, and you planned out stitching 1 piece every 5 days, and then on the 26th, you will be doing 1 start a day, I'm assuming till the end of the month. Okay, that's not crazy. I'm feeling it. I like it. And how long have you been stitching, Cheryl? Hello, Tia. Well, welcome, welcome. Everybody is saying hi, which is what I like to see. Yeah, no problem, Sherry. I'm going to send everybody over to you when we get there. We've got a few minutes left. Diamond Art Addiction will be going after me if you guys want to check out her channel. I'm sure she's going to be talking about the event that she's doing called Get Your Big On. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is mostly for diamond painters. I'm willing to bet you could probably make that work for cross stitch. But they are doing diamond paintings that are larger, I believe, than 70 by 90. And so she will talk about that event more on her channel, but we will go over there once we're done here. But we're not done yet. So Crafting with Peppers says his is called Fairy Tales, and it's on 20 count Lugana, which is an even weave, and it's 34 inches by 42 inches. Y'all, that is massive. That's huge, Peppers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is very, very large, and you've now intimidated me. Thanks so much. Oh, I'm so glad, Pippa. You know I'm here if you ever need to talk. That goes for anybody. If you need to talk, all you've got to do is reach out. Somebody somewhere is always wanting to talk to people. So for some of us, I've been back at work more. So I've been working about 4 to 5 hours a day at work. And so I haven't been as available as when we were working exclusively from home. But if you need someone to talk to or want someone to talk to, I'm willing to bet if you put out a call, somebody will answer it. Learn to count to 2. Ha, got it. So Robert's got 3 new diamond paintings coming from Amazon from your mom. Very nice. Oh, Pippa says there was no YouTube when she learned to stitch. So you guys, I didn't actually grow up with anybody that cross-stitched. Like my family, my great-grandmother and my great-aunt, they sewed and they crocheted. But I didn't know anybody before learning to cross stitch. I didn't actually know anybody in real life that cross stitched. Nope. Try again. Go. So yeah, I just learned off YouTube. I learned to crochet from YouTube. I'm a visual and an auditory learner. So for me, that's easy to do because I can just rewind the video and go back and kind of figure things out. So some of you, that may not be the ideal way for you to learn. Tia, what's your Wednesday win, Tia? It's like a gauge in knitting or crochet. It's how many stitches per inch, yeah. It takes a long time to learn all the fabric sizes, but I also learned stitching watching lots of YouTube videos. So yeah, Pepper's learned to stitch from YouTube. And you know, the other thing is just people talking about it, just listening to things, you'll figure things out as well. Just listening to people talk about their projects and what they're working on. So Ronnie, hello Ronnie, thank you for speaking up, has seen a linen in 56 count, y'all. Nope. God bless them, but not me. No problem, Valerie. We should be here. So Elizabeth has, oh, they have to be on the 90 centimeter on one side. Okay, so that's what I thought. Something about 90 centimeters I'd seen. I'm trying to catch back up with chat. So Rhonda just bought her first piece of Lugana. Very nice. I'm looking forward to stitching on Lugana and on Jobelin. I'm going to try both. So Robin says she is always home and she is here for anybody. Robin's a good egg. She is. And yeah, Mayhem will give you your bad dad jokes. Mayhem, you got one for us today? So Rob Spooner just read Lugana as lasagna. In your defense, it's very late and you've had Bailey's. Rob, I think you might be hungry. Pippa's got a floss tube coming up that goes through your haul, and you have kits from 1993. They're vintage. They're vintage. So Kelly also needle points and does counted canvas. Really fun, a whole different world. Thanks for sharing your Baileys, Rob. Appreciate it. I'm going to take a drink of my unsweet tea. It's very unsouthern of me to not be drinking sweet tea, but I can't. Your only issue with cross-stitch, Mistria, is that sometimes you miscount and have to frog it, and then you run out of thread. Yeah, it's a thing. Maybe 3 over 3 on 56 count? Probably not. Now, I'm going to, anything above, like, probably a 40 count, I probably won't even attempt, to be honest. I haven't even, look at me. I'm starting to turn into Dearly. I'm not even laying down any stitches. Just like she don't lay down no diamonds. I had to get with it over here. This hour does not count towards my time for the week, by the way, because I wasn't actually stitching the entire time. Because I spent a lot of time reading comments. Because I want to talk to you. Let's see. Tia's Wednesday win is her head isn't exploding from being in training. Not only do you have to adjust auto accidents, you now have to write the estimate, and we'll be totaling out vehicles too. Oh, girl, we'll pray for you. I'm going to pray for you real hard, Tia. Tia also goes on tonight, you guys, and that is 10 Central, so 11 Eastern. She's in Vegas, so it's real late, but you guys should check Tia out. We always have a good time. We always have a good laugh in there. Especially when her mama comes in and scolds all of us for not adulting well. So Monica says you don't even have your first cross-stitch kit yet, and you've been learning. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm one of those people, I like to jump on, start learning, before I start buying, because then I'm not going to waste my money on stuff that I'm not going to use or is not good quality, or things like that. So I'm going to learn a little bit before I start buying things. So I like to study and then buy. But that's just the way I roll. But that's what I did. I watched lots of floss tubes. Yeah, when Rob and Tia are over there getting drunk on Bailey's, Elizabeth messed her cross stitch up so bad you had to either start over or convert it to a diamond painting. Eesh, that's not good. Did you hear? Okay, here's our bad dad joke, which are very much beloved around here. Love it. Love it. Did you hear the rumor about butter? Something about melting, probably. It's hard to get something done when you're paying attention to the comments. I know, right? Just saying. So Rob says that's 4 a.m. for him. He will be sleeping. We do not blame you, Rob. All right, Mayhem, tell us the punchline. Have you heard the rumor about butter? No? Well, I'm going to spread it. Oh, that's not good, Mayhem. Mayhem. That one's kind of a letdown, but that's okay. It's okay. I still love you. I figured it was going to be something about melting. But I was wrong. That was not a good cross stitch there. Boom. She still has that book, y'all. Yeah. So Dearly, we found out about Mayhem's love of bad dad jokes at Christmas time. And Dearly sent Mayhem a whole book with 365 of them in there. So she's always got one in reserve for us. All right. We're going to do one here. And then we are going to say goodnight. Oh, no, we still have a few minutes. Okay. Not quite as late as I thought it was. So does anybody have questions about the Zoom chat? About what I'm working on? Anything like that? I do want to take a minute to say thank you to those of you that donated yesterday to our St. Jude Giving Tuesday Now. We are raising money for St. Jude because those kids still have cancer, even though it's a pandemic outside. That link is in my About section. Odd but nice, if you or one of my other mods can grab that for me, please. We are still raising money, and if you donate to that link before May the 30th, you get entered into the drawing for this really cool travel coffee mug. St. Jude Children's Hospital. No child should die of life, according to Danny Thomas. Yours straight from St. Jude. I bought it in the gift shop. So yeah, I will be giving that away, and I will be drawing that name on May the 30th. Go down 1, 2, over 1. Okay. But if you have already donated, I really do appreciate it. And we are going to be raising money for them babies. We're hoping, we had our committee meeting on Sunday, and we're hoping we're going to actually get to have our walks in September, but that will depend on what the world looks like at that point. And we may end up having to do a virtual walk, which we don't know what that looks like yet. So it could be an interesting year. It's already been an interesting year. Oh, that reminds me, before we leave, I have to show you guys the my favorite memes of the week. I've saved you some. Are you ready? Please don't get offended. This is all just for fun. These are things that made me laugh this week, or at least smile while I was staring at the computer or the phone. It says, congratulations, you have made it to May. Welcome to level 5 of Jumanji. Watch out for the murder hornets. It's a thing, apparently. It's a thing. I just saw murder hornets and was like, yeah, sure, why not? Sounds about right. The next one says, sometimes I just feel like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You guys, I laughed so hard when I saw this. Oh my goodness. A Tyrannosaurus Rex. We need this on a shirt. I'm pretty sure. Imagine, if you would, a world where Cinco de Mayo falls on Taco Tuesday, only to be ruined by a virus named after a Mexican beer. I had tacos last night. Did everybody else have tacos? I thought about buying Corona, but then I figured that was just tempting fate. Those are from last week. Okay, so yeah, those are my 3 favorite memes this week. I had to share those with you guys. Christy, are you heading out? Hugs. Thank you so much for coming, hun. Yeah, no problem, Malene. Oh, we passing around the bottle now. Okay, I see how it goes. Thank you so much for that, Odd But Nice, for posting those links. You are always on it. Yeah, we do like to share our beverages. DP-a-thon. Okay. So, DP-a-thon, for those of you that don't know, we do a all weekend long diamond painting marathon where we have a bunch of creators and we switch to different creators every hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever. And we just diamond paint together and have fun together all weekend long. And it's insane and it's amazing and it's always so much fun. So DP-a-thon, I'm looking at probably the 1st of June-ish. Have not exactly picked out a weekend because I don't know what the world is going to look like right now. So I'm still trying to pick out a weekend. Now, there are going to be some changes. I'm going to ask you guys not to say anything to anybody. Don't take initiative. Don't do any of those things right now because I'm still trying to work out the details in my head. Some of the changes that I know are coming is in order to fit in more more creators, we are not doing Friday. Let me put that out there. Never again. We are not doing Friday. It's too much. So in order to fit more creators in, the times are probably going to be cut down to an hour. I do my live in an hour. It's a good time. You know, it's enough time. It works for me. So we're probably going to do an hour long. And again, none of this is set in stone. This is just kind of my thoughts on it. It's going to be first come, first serve, no matter what your channel size is. I did get lots of pushback on that last time because a lot of the larger creators still want to participate. And I feel like they should be able to participate even though they are larger channels. We don't want to penalize anybody for doing well. So anybody that wants to participate can as a creator. Doesn't matter your count, and it'll be first come, first serve for time slots. The next part of that is you have to have done at least 5 lives prior to being in the DP-a-thon. We spend an extraordinary amount of time helping people with tech and how to actually do a live and all of that kind of stuff. We can't put time in every single DP-a-thon that we have to help you guys do that. We need you to be on it and know how to do those things already. So that's going to be the new standard is you have to have done at least 5 lives before DP-a-thon. Yeah, so those are just kind of my thoughts right now. At this point, It's going to be whoever. It's not just new or old or small or big or anything like that. Malene had a margarita. Yeah, girl. Same. Tacos and Miller beer. You were too scared to get Coronas, but you lingered for like 5 minutes. You thought about it. I know. Jamie revolted and had pork chops. Oh, thank you guys so much. Don't say anything to anyone. I know, but you guys know what I mean. We know what happened last time. Don't put words in my mouth. Right now, like I said, these are just thoughts. Yeah, so those are kind of my thoughts on it. I will let the creators know when I have plans firmed up a little bit more in the next few weeks. We will talk about it then. Who do we talk to about being able to get live spots to get us up to the 5? So, Mistria, this is going to be kind of a difference of opinion, I think. There is a schedule. Pippa runs that schedule, so you can talk to her. Some creators believe that, nobody owns time slots, so if you can find a spot that you want to go. But it is completely up to you. So we are over our time, guys. I'm going to send you over to Diamond Art Addiction so that you guys can see Sherry and hear all about the DP Get Your Big On. I want to say thank you so much. We had lots of new faces in here tonight. And I love seeing new faces. I hope that you guys come back next week and join us with your Wednesday wins. And I've completely blanked in my head right now. Give me a minute. This is why an hour is my limit, because I start getting goofy after the first hour. I want to say thank you all for coming in. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. This is the highlight of my week, or at least one of them. And thank you for your questions and engaging and all of that kind of stuff, you guys. This has been fantastic. I will see you all next week. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your way out. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell, because everybody needs more cowbell in their lives. So good night, guys. Check out Diamond Art Addiction. She is coming up next. And join us on Saturday for the Zoom chat. We always have a lot of fun in there. And I think this week we might play 80s music trivia. I'm kind of thinking about it. And you have to sing your answer. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Thank you guys. And I'm going to say it until I see you guys next time. Remember to craft like someone left the barn door open. Bye, guys.